How to check out your cosmetic surgeon, your dermatoplastic surgeon, your plastic reconstructive surgeon. How do you know if somebody's actually competent or qualified, to do what you came in to have them do? A good beginning is make sure they're board certified. Well, when it comes to fillers and neurotoxins like botulinum and myoblock and Dysport, some of these new products that are made to just block the muscles or to fill things, what you see across the United States and what has become a big problem is that everybody and their brother is doing it, and some of these people are horribly unsupervised or not trained at all. And I'll give you a couple of examples in Indiana. So I'm not going to give you something way out left field, and I can show you some of these pictures, but these are people who were done at a hotel in Indianapolis that I've seen 2 of them now out of a group of about 12 or 14, and they were done by somebody who said they were a doctor. It turns out they weren't a doctor, they weren't anything, they weren't a nurse, they weren't anything. And they were injected with what they thought was a hyaluronic acid product like Restylane or Juvederm, and it turned out it was silicone, and it was just silicone like they use in brake fluid on top of everything else. It wasn't even Silken 1000, which is a high quality medical silicone. And they ended up with granulomas all over. And I saw both a gentleman and a female that was done by this particular person at a party down there, and they're still a mess. And I consider myself really good at fixing these things, and it's difficult to do. So in the last 4 years, I have probably seen a dozen patients who have been done elsewhere in the area or a distance from the area who've had complications from something you would have thought would have been relatively straightforward. I'm just going to put in a little filler in this person. Well, the issue is if you don't know anatomy and you don't know how to deal with complications, you can get yourself into trouble. And that's my whole point of bringing this up, is to make sure you've actually are getting services from somebody who's had some experience and they know how to deal with complications.